Hello guys and welcome to Daily Market Movements. Welcome back to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the NASDAQ 100 futures chart. But just before we start today's video, I have some very exciting news to announce on my YouTube channel. I mentioned earlier on this morning that I wasn't able to post any videos last night due to the fact I was occupied on getting this project ready, and I'm very happy to announce that we have now officially launched our very own trading platform on the App Store. Now, we've been working on this for the past couple of months, trying to get the right regulations in place and to get our license approved by Apple, and I'm happy to report that as of yesterday we are now officially live on the App Store, and you can find us at Daily Market Movements. If you haven't already created a trading account on our trading brokerage, you can just scroll down, and in the description of today's video you will find our website link, dailymarketmovementstrading.com, and that will bring you to our website where you can then go ahead and open a real account, or you can even just give us a trial by opening up a demo account. But back to the NASDAQ 100. NASDAQ 100 hovering around that 14,500 area. We were trading in the negative. I think we were down roughly 1.3% down near the session lows. And this is due to the fact we keep getting, different types of news headlines with regards to the tensions that are currently occurring on the Ukrainian border between Ukraine and Russia. We got told yesterday by Putin that he'd asked for troops to actually, move away from that border, and then today we've heard from the head of NATO in Brussels that there's been no evidence of that from drone footage, etc. So and I think that the NATO actually even come out and said that if anything, there's actually evidence that Russia have sent more troops to the border. So that's very negative news for the markets, and I think investors, we're kind of in this back and forth mentality at this moment in time. Yesterday the NASDAQ was up 2% on that news that I just explained to you by Putin, and then during today's trading session we've just basically given back half of that. So 14,500 is where we're currently trading. We're still trading above the 0.23% fib level, which is very bullish, and I think eventually we will see that slow gradual move up towards that 15,000 or the 14,900 area. That's pretty much where the 200-day EMA is. But one thing I'm keeping my eyes on, and one thing I don't like the look of, is this 50-day EMA heading straight towards the 200. We could potentially see a death cross here. But I was doing some research actually earlier on today, and something very interesting that I found out is that in the history of the NASDAQ 100, the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones 30, typically speaking on the textbook, is that when there is a death cross, it's a great opportunity to then sell because it typically predicts a medium to longer term downtrend. But in the actual history of the indices, the death cross has actually signaled one of the best buying signals. So it actually signals the best time to buy in the markets. You would have made more money from buying when a death cross has occurred than when than if you would have sold, for example. Now, of course, on different instruments, on different assets, the death cross generally is a negative trend. But on the indices, that if you zoom out, as you can see, they've just gone up and up for decades now, especially here for the NASDAQ 100. But when that death cross actually occurred, which was here back in about April 2020, you would have made more money buying when that death cross occurred than selling. Because could you imagine if you sold there? Well, then you would have probably had to close your position up there. So yeah, you would have definitely lost some money there. For example, that's just a fantastic example. Same again here. For example, we had a death cross occur here. If you would have sold here on the 30th of November in 2018 and then closed that all the way up here, when we were, when we formed that 50-day EMA piercing back above the 200, so for that bullish crossover, you would have lost money there. So if you would have bought during these death crosses, you would have actually made more money than if you were to have sold. So I don't actually see it as being a huge negative thing. I don't think that's going to send us miles lower here for the NASDAQ 100. But of course, if we can avoid it, that's definitely the better scenario. But for us to avoid it, we would really need to see the NASDAQ 100 trade a lot higher at this moment in time. So I think going into the end of this week, 0.382 is the that fib level is the target for the NASDAQ 100, up around 14,900. If we can end the week near there, then that to me is progress, and I'll be very happy, especially considering the fact on Monday we were all the way down at 14,200. So if we can end up near that 15,000 area, up near last week's swing highs, that'll be very positive. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys, and don't forget to go and check out our brand new trading platform, and to go and give us a download on the App Store. And that is going to wrap it up for today's video. But just before I let you leave, I just want to quickly show you our brand new streaming service. We've recently launched this website that you can see in front of you. This is where we provide in-depth analysis videos as well as trading signals via our Telegram group chat. Once subscribed, you'll then have access to all of our in-depth analysis videos as well as access to our private Telegram group chat. We cover various markets such as commodities, US stocks, indices, and cryptocurrencies. We also have a video category where we provide educational content so that you can improve your trading skills. If this sounds appealing to you, then you can find our website link in the description of this YouTube video at dailymarketmovements.com. If not, then I would just like to take this time to say thank you for watching today's YouTube video. Please give my channel a subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again soon.